Welcome everyone to Universe Media. Just got done watching episode 5 of Hawkeye, and we're here to review it, talk about our reactions and our overall feelings towards
So it started off with Kate going home.
Yeah, and actually it started off with Yelena and her backstory of when she got dusted and how...
It was creepy though, because it almost dusted her and then she came back.
So what was 5 seconds for her ended up being 5 years in reality. And she's like, oh, your sister's dead and everything. And the whole world disappeared and came back. Except for your sister because she sacrificed herself.
But wouldn't she go after Santa? But he died? Because he's the reason why she did sacrifice herself.
She doesn't necessarily know the whole story because she wasn't there for most of it. And so we'll talk about Kate's returning home, and the mom's like, yeah, it's alright. Clint sucks. No, didn't say that. But just talking about how, she can be whatever she wanted to be, even though it may not be the same exact way
the
that
smartest
she
idea
wanted it to, or the smartest thing to do. And being a superhero will just get you hurt a lot of times. I would know because I'm Batman. Dang it, my.
I think being a superhero would be hard.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it, but.
And you couldn't spend time with your family.
And then, as Kate returns to her burnt down apartment,
Yelena comes.
Yelena's in there. She's already making mac and cheese and
just a nice time, going to your house that's burnt and have someone that's going to possibly kill you make food for you.
A very awkward talk, and a lot was being said. Some of it meant something. Maybe some of it doesn't mean anything right now. Who knows? Yeah, very awkward. And who knows? We might see Yelena and Kate
be friends.
They might be friends, or Kate might end up putting an arrow in her head. I don't know.
Or Yelena kills Kate.
Yeah, I doubt that. I don't know if that will happen. Who knows anymore, knowing Marvel. So we find out that Yelena was hired by somebody, and she's like, if you get in my way again. She was hired by somebody to kill Clint. Needed to say that. And he's like, if you get in my way again, we're gonna have some trouble. She Batman styles her way out of the apartment. And now Kate's all shook because somebody hired her to kill Clint, and how's she get in the apartment? It's just a lot of things.
And then Clint talks to a plaque with Natasha's name on it.
Yeah. And
And then he calls his wife and tells her what's gonna go on. But first, before that, he put an arrow in Bros.
Yeah, put a little arrow and a little message to it. That's pretty funny. Then we get set up for this big meeting with Ronan. Ronan is finally coming out of the shadows, and he's going to reveal his identity, who we've already known since 2018, but that's okay. We're just smarter than everybody. So then Maya was told to come along, but
she didn't.
She didn't, but Ronan's too smart for that. He goes through and wipes out everybody that she brought with him. Goes down like stormtroopers.
They all get beat.
Yeah, they all get pretty much beat. Then we get this intense battle between Maya and Ronan.
And then
Ronan gets the upper hand, and then he reveals that
he's Clint.
He's Clint, and then he also reveals that he was hired by her boss to kill her dad. Wow, gotta love how businesses and corporations are.
Just never get into business with evil villains.
Anyways, I'm starting my own business.
Well, I'm gonna go.
Emily's my secretary.
No, I'm not. I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want anybody to come after me.
Then Kate rescues Hawkeye, Ronan, Clint, whatever.
And then she tells him about Yelena.
And then it's like, okay, we want to figure something out here for this final episode because we got a lot to wrap up in one
episode.
episode.
Yelena follows Kate's mom and finds out something, and then texts Kate and finds out her mom's working for Kingpin.
That's almost worse than Jack. And also, a big thing we forgot to mention.
Oh, Jack got arrested.
But I just wonder if he really got arrested. I feel like that was a setup.
Yeah, it was a setup from Kingpin. He was like, okay, Kate. Val, her mom,
because
told him that she was getting on to him, and then they was like, we need to make it look.
Yeah, because Kate was on their case.
Actually,
very.
Was it last week where Clint visited their house?
Yeah.
And after that, the mom was on the phone with someone.
So yeah, Kate was on their case. Kate told the mom that they found out stuff about Jack, and then all of a sudden she hires Clint. She don't hire Clint. He's the bag boy at the grocery store now. She hires Yelena to kill Clint and also has Jack. Wow, Kate, you're so crazy, you're so smart. And I just think it's just a front to get Kate and Clint off the case. Get Kate like, okay, I won, and kill Clint, and then you can go on continuing to be evil. So that's just my theory.
But she didn't hire Yelena.
Yes, she did. She said, I found out who hired me. That was the mom. So, a lot to unpack there for this final episode coming up. Can't believe it's already the final episode, because most of these, man, when's this series over? Now here we are, really? That's it? So, looking forward to seeing how this final episode goes. Will Kingpin be in this, or is this just kind of putting him into the
Because there is an Echo
MCU?
series coming out.
Yeah. So we know Echo's not going to die. But hope you all enjoyed this review, even though it's kind of scattered. We need to start writing some of these things down and having a full list.
Yeah, but I like saying it from my brain.
Yeah. It's more genuine that way. But let us know what you thought of this episode in the comments below, and we will see you next week for the finale. And also, Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man will be the next episode, which I'm excited, and I'm kind of trying not to get excited because about something bad happens, like killing Spider-Man off.
I don't think it's going to happen. But
And I'll cry.
let us know your Spider-Man theories
Or it would suck.
in the comments below. And we will see you next time in the universe.